for you, and you told us, it just made me think about the time when I had that pivotal moment, right? And it wasn't at 16 like it was for you, right? I only see my dad. I can literally remember only seeing my dad 5 times in my life between childhood and adulthood. And so it still wasn't there for me. It literally did not come. The switch didn't turn on for me until I went through a bad divorce in my previous marriage. And I was able to say, okay, what am I going to do to come out of this negative place that I'm in? I consciously made a decision. And so I started doing the steps that I needed to do. I started saying the things that I needed to say to myself. I started viewing things in a way that I didn't before. I said, man, this actually showed me that I had more strength within me that I thought that I never had. And so from that negative situation that I was in, created a more positive viewpoint. And no, it is not easy, but if we take those steps, if we do the work, whatever that work may be for us, but if we do the work, and sometimes the work is just changing our mindset, changing our views towards problems themselves, because you do not gain wisdom when everything is going easy. When you get everything right, you do not get no wisdom from that. You get the wisdom from, oh man, I messed up. Let me see how I can fix it. It forces you to actually now, like you said, reevaluate and go back to the drawing board. Something ain't working. But when everything is going right for you, that don't help you to say, let me see how I can do it on the better side. Because I promise you, if you look at it as, man, I'm going through life and all I'm used to doing is carrying a light load like cotton. So now when you get to a body of water, which is anxieties of life, and it soak up that cotton and it get heavy, it's going to weigh you down. You can't just take it off. I promise you, you're going to drown. But when you used to taking on problems like sugar, right? And it's heavy. And now when you get to the anxieties of life, that water, listen, the sugar going to dissolve, and you're going to be able to walk through that water, and you're going to be cool. You're going to be able to walk out of that situation and be like, man, I was actually preparing, because I already seen that if I start looking at things from a different perspective, then it's going to actually benefit me. So we can't say I'm going to always take the road to least resistance, because resistance is actually what strengthens us. Is when we don't get any resistance, we don't get any pushback, we don't get any stronger.